Good evening and welcome back to Terraria. I'm Modi Operandus. We're back with Anthony, son of Anubis. And we're back at the scene of our last episode where we just took out Skeletron. It's been a few days in game here. I've been wandering around, doing some fishing quests, improving the base, getting things organized and that kind of thing. And then I've also been heading down to the Underworld and doing a little path. So hopefully we can fight the Wall of Flesh. Maybe next episode, maybe one more episode in between. I'm not exactly sure. I feel like maybe next episode we can probably do it. I just want to get a lot of stuff prepped before hard mode so that we have a little bit easier time once we get started here. But today, the objective for today is just to explore the dungeon. Mostly, I think. We don't really have any big plans for this episode. So we'll just see what we see and take it as we come. And hopefully find some good magic weapons because there's a lot of good stuff down here that some of it will require farming, some of it will just require us to... Oh, we got a golden key. Nice. That'll help us if we find a golden chest down here. I'm going to break the chest as we go so we don't accidentally get them again. And let's grab the books as we go too, because those will be useful as well. And we're also still looking for a water bolt. And that will be a nice little magical spell. I don't know if it stacks up to what we have right now, actually. Earlier in the game, it might have been useful. Oh, wizard. There we go. And this just makes such short work of everything in here now. We have two really good magical weapons that we've been using here now. We have the Celestial Book of Skulls. This is doing 38 damage. And then we also have the Mythical Demon Scythe here. I got this up to Mythical, which is great. In the meantime here, we have 21 defense now. We're still rocking the Ruby Robe, the Cobalt Leggings, and the Wizard Hat for now. Probably until hard mode. That's where we're gonna have to change things up again. Just a little bit. But yeah, that should serve us okay until then. We're still hoping out for that water bolt though. But yeah, there's a lot of good stuff down here. There's the Aqua Scepter, which can do a lot of good damage, and it's recently been buffed in this update. So we could take a look at that and see if it is even more powerful than it was before. Actually, now it's a little bit more useful than it used to be. I don't think it used to be that useful. But now, it could be a different story. Now let's look at these guys. This is a good item for these guys because it can hit them more than once usually. Got these armored angry bones up here. Who also, we should try to kill everything we see because they do drop some valuable stuff sometimes. Is this gonna be, we're gonna go be slow and make sure we are careful here. We'll take out the water candles, or the blue candles here as we go here because we don't want to get too many enemies on us at once. And we can take a look and see when that buff's happening on the left hand side there. Looks like we got our first dungeon slime down there, maybe? Or just a trap. Okay, never mind. I thought it was a dungeon slime hopping up, but it seems to be a circular trap, which will likely kill us. Now, everything in here, we have to be very, very careful here, because we're a squishy little mage. I mean, we are gonna get dead real quick by any of these traps. It's gonna end our day very, very quickly. Oh, bound mechanic. Okay, cool. We got a mechanic. If we can get to you safely. Hello, ma'am. Thanks, it's just a matter of time before we ended up like the rest of the skeletons down here. Oh, this guy's ready to party. There we go. That's what we're here for. Mechanic better head up to the house here. I don't know if we have room for her yet. Our first golden chest. Awesome. Let's get this well defended here first of all before we start opening stuff up. Make sure we're not gonna get surprised by anybody. Here we go, this guy's coming at us. This is such a good weapon for down here. And she's gonna be dead in no time. Okay, let's pop this open now. And we got our shameful Maramusa, and we got another suspicious looking eye, and some healing. A little dynamite. All right. Nothing too useful, and we're not gonna use the Maramusa at all. Muramasa, I would say, maybe. I don't know, it's a, oh gosh, okay. We gotta make sure we light this up, because there's another one spinning here. We gotta time up right. Oh geez, see, that's what I mean. Like, it's not that bad. I thought it was gonna be a lot worse than that, actually, as far as these things hitting us. I could see it being an issue. Look at all these guys. It's lined up over here. It's fantastic. This is probably the better weapon to use on these guys. Nice. Anything good drop? Just some bones. There's probably a few good spots in this area like that where we can just sit there and farm these guys. Let's get over the corner here. And don't let these guys come up, please. There we go. And right now we're getting a lot of enemies because we have this water candle here. Ooh, we got a free, this is a painting? Grab a painting, sure, catacomb painting. I'm using the slime hook now. I switched over to that because it has 3 tendrils, so it's on par with the jungle, with the vine whip, which is good. You know, we actually haven't gone to the jungle pretty much at all yet. That's probably not a good thing. There's not much we can get in there that's gonna help us a whole lot. Oh gosh. Oh, wow. Okay. But we probably want to get it explored up some before we get into hard mode, because it's going to get harder to explore and light up and all that stuff after that point. Oh, Adept Water Bolt. Awesome. Okay, so we got 22 magical damage with this. Not going to be super helpful right now, but we can try it out and see. It does bounce around, which is kind of cool, and we can spam it because it does take very little mana. And so in the right situation, I could see this being a useful weapon for now, until we get some other better stuff here. Let's see what we got coming up here. Table. Yeah, I could see us just flooding a room with this, especially in the dungeon here. It's nice because everything bounces off the walls here, creates a nice little web of damage. Even though it only does a little bit of damage, it does faster DPS. We can actually we need to get a DPS meter so we can actually see that DPS. And it does knockback like crazy, which is awesome. So that does make it pretty useful in certain situations here. And we need another key for that. The keys are 1 use only. So as soon as we use that key, that's it. Okay, let's see if we can get this guy with a water bolt. Nice. It provides a little bit of light, so we're not going to be flying blind all the way here. Let's see if we can get this in there like that. Knock that Angry Bones back. I think Angry Bones will drop something that we might want. It might not be till hard mode that they start really dropping stuff. Okay, we're not going to be able to open up any of this stuff here just yet. We'll just make sure we mark this stuff on the map so we can find it easily. Oh my gosh. And we get to do this maybe. See, this is why it is useful. And again, hardly any mana used. I mean, we have a little bit of mana used, but we have plenty there to pick up now. And we got another golden key. Perfect timing for you to show up there, guys. Oh, another one. Nice. And hello, sir. I think they can open the dungeon doors. What do we got in here? Oh, nice shield. Okay, that's gonna Angry Cobalt shield. We can make that into an obsidian shield. That's gonna be one of the things we also need for the Ankh shield, which of course, I mean, our character's gonna want to carry. I mean, Ankh is Egyptian symbol, matches up with Anubis, of course. So we'll go with that. So now it's just a matter of finding the chest open. We have plenty of keys now. We have 2 golden keys already? I don't know. I think I like this move better than the... Right now I like this move better than the Demon Scythe, because the Demon Scythe is more powerful, but it takes longer to spool up and to actually start attacking. Whereas this does some damage right away, bounces off the walls. A lot of good aspects of this. Bounce it off the wall here and hit this guy. Oh, Mythical Water Bolt. Oh, that's even better. It's 25 damage now and less mana usage and more knockback. This is good stuff. Looks like there's another thing over there to explore too. We got so much to explore here. Oh, here we go. Ice chest. Oh, cool. That's good. We need an ice key then once we get into hard mode. We can pop that open. We'll light this up really good so we know where to find it. I love the ricochet of this. So much fun. We're gonna have an issue once we land here though on the surface. Maybe we can access the chest without going in there. I kinda wanna kill all those guys though, right? Get all that money. Okay, we're gonna try to fire through this thing. Nope, didn't work. Oh gosh. There we go. Oh, we got the hurtful aqua scepter. Oh, this is even better. Okay. What can we leave behind? This dungeon brick, probably. This will be good too. Yeah, now we're talking. Doesn't do as much damage, but look at the knockback though. Pretty good. Okay, let's get in here and get all this money. 50 silver. I think that's all of it, is it? Okay, we went a different path here then, looks like. Let's put our piggy bank again so we can drop some stuff off. Running out of room and everything. We might have to go home and drop some stuff off and come back. Because we have a lot of stuff we can't get rid of right now. Ooh, clothier voodoo doll, awesome. I'm not gonna worry about re-rolling any of this stuff right away here because we're gonna find more of it as we go here too. And we'll keep the one that's the best out of it, all that stuff. So yeah, it might be a good time to think about going back home, regrouping. Oh, there we go. And yeah. This is so nice too. A lot of good weapons. Like I said, this really opens up for us now. As far as what we can do. And I'm gonna get rid of these. Okay, so, I think it might be a good time to head back home. Before we continue on much longer here. Bewitched. Oh, that's the alchemy table. That doesn't help us at all, really, actually. Or no, this was the bewitching table. That's right. We might want to grab it just in case we want to do something with that down the road. But I don't think we'll do much with. We're not gonna do much with summoning. We might get one summon out of this too. People have been saying I should get a summoning, and the forbidden armor, which is our ultimate goal here, is a summon armor technically. So yeah, we might want to do that. All right, so we're gonna break back in here. I didn't go back to exactly where we left off because I did find a branch we had not explored yet. So I figure I'll take that branch and see where it leads first, and then we can double back. Oh god, we're lightened to an armored bones. So yeah, there's a room down here we missed before, and I thought we saw a chest over here before. So we'll take advantage of that, of course. There is, and there's just a bunch of dudes waiting for us. I was trying to think of like where we can set up a nice farm in here. I think what we need to do is we need like one long straight hallway, and then no gaps in between where guys can like show up and fire at us from off the edge, like those dark casters. If there's no spot for them to spawn except for in the main path, we just have two directions we need to worry about, forward and backwards, and then we can kill guys off of that. And it would take a bit of work to find a good spot for it, and I think the deeper we get underground, the more enemies we get. But I'd have to confirm that to make sure. And yeah, I'm thinking even at the very beginning of this area here, there's a room that might work for it. In this chamber right about here, maybe we could use for it. We need to secure the area so there's no spots for those dark casters that show up though and ruin our day. Because those are the things that stop you from really having a nice efficient farm system. Do we need this? He's got a gold key. Yeah, we probably need that. We only got one left, right? Okay, let's go get it. Aqua Scepter seems to be working just fine, even though it's got a low damage, it's got a high speed. Damage on this is actually 20, but I would be curious to see the DPS on this. Because it pierces through as many enemies as you need it to. Same with the water bolt. Not like the skulls. The skull only pierces through like 2. And this is just constant fire too, which is nice. All right, let's get back to where we were before. We'll pick it up right there. All right, I think we're back to where we were roughly, and we're heading up now. Just to see where this thing goes through, and now we got hit by a thing. All right, so we're back to where we were just about, a little further on, and we're headed upwards here. And we are poisoned just a little bit, ever so slightly poisoned. There's a couple ways we can go now. We got branches again. I'm thinking this one leads back to kind of where we were. So I'm thinking this doesn't really lead anywhere. Well, actually, we're pretty deep underground though. What are the odds there's like another pathway altogether for this place? Like 2 entrance ways almost? There's not gonna be 2 entrance ways, obviously. But how far to the surface can we get this to go? Oop, another chest. All right, we'll take advantage of that in a moment here. Make sure there's nothing up here we need to worry about. Okay, we're dead end. All right, pop it open. And we got another cobalt shield and a bone welder. And the bone welder lets us use for special crafting, okay. And then loot all. Danger sense potion, let's just take that. It's gonna show us where spikes are. Gives us an idea of what we're working with around here. So that's spider webs it's seeing over the sides there. So our cave system's nearby. But at least this will point to where we need to go next. And how deep the walls will go and that kind of thing. All right, another chest. Oh, we need a picture of the cloth here too, right? I'm gonna capture all these. First of all, we need to care of all these skulls that are gonna be plaguing us if we're not careful. I feel like there's another water candle going on. Yep, another water candle or two. How does that water candle kind of feel right now? One's up here. And another one's over here. You can really tell when you feel the water candle happening. It's pretty apparent. Which means that if we make an arena for these guys to be battled in, or a farm or something, then we should definitely include a water candle in there. So it does seem to make a big difference. All right, we got Jester's arrows, archery potions, Thorns potions we already have on us, so that's fine. Recall potion, I don't think any of this is worthwhile. We could sell this off. All right, let's sell it off. All right, we found a jungle chest, it looks like, which is good. We can come back here with the jungle key. We can definitely get a jungle key at some point. I think it's a jungle chest. If it was like a crimson chest or something like that, then we'd kind of be out of luck, unfortunately. We'd be farming crimson keys in a different world, probably. And I don't know if there'd be any real point to that. All right, so now we gotta pick a new way, because that was pretty much a dead end. Looks like if we head down this way, we should have some more stuff. Well, I think we're getting towards the end of our dungeon adventure here, and if we haven't found a shadow key yet, I just don't know. I think it might be a drop from certain enemies though, so we can take a look at that. Oh my gosh, we finally found a shadow key. Oh, we are nearly at the end of the dungeon here though, I think. We have explored all the way to this deep. It looks like it goes a little further, so I'll keep checking it out. Let's grab our shadow key out though, because that'll be very, very helpful. Platinum bars, okay, sure. Let's leave this behind. Yeah, very good. Okay, cool. So that takes care of that. Well, let's just get a little deeper and see if there's anything left to explore here. All the other branches, there's another branch over here that we can get to somehow. So we're not fully explored yet, but I think I can get that done reasonably soon here, or maybe we'll come back next episode and work on that. For the remainder of this episode, I think I'd like to head down to the Underworld and open some shadow chests down there to see what kind of cool stuff we get then. Because again, lots of cool magical weapons we can get that'll definitely help us. Ooh, spider biome for sure over there. Look at that. Looks beautiful with the danger sense on, doesn't it? You would never know that it's so deadly. Well, probably not anymore for us. Oh, I like this painting. Got no room in my pack for it, but I like it. Water walking potion is garbage, yes. All right, in my travels here, I did find one more useful bit of things before we get back out of here. I'll pop this open and let you know what that is. It is, oh come on, really, Darkcaster, I really want to get out of here. Is the magic missile. This is a good weapon. Oh man, this is gonna be so good. Loot all, let's see, we got Night Owl, let's take that right now, lighten things up a little bit. Let's leave these behind. Let's try out our magic missile. That's not it. Where'd it go? Here we go. This will do some damage, I think. Nice. Yeah, and look at the knockback on this too. I think as far as killing power, it's not the best, but look at the knockback. For a single enemy, this is awesome. And the damage is not bad either. Does 34 magic damage. Pretty good stuff. But oh, that's right, we can do this with it too. So we can direct it around as well. Great for around corners and that kind of thing. Yeah, good stuff. So yeah, this can actually aim around corners, and we can actually drag it around and hit guys in whichever direction we want it to go, which is pretty cool. Really good stuff. But yeah, I think that pretty much does it for this area here. We're way up here now. We've explored, I think, the entire thing. I don't see any branches we haven't hit. There's one right here, which probably isn't really worth our time. But yeah, at least we got the magic missile, because this is actually a material, I believe. Yes, it is. We need this to make other stuff here. This one isn't, so that's okay. But this one we definitely need to continue on here with our magical responsibilities. So I think what we'll do is head out of here, finally, and head back to the house. And let's take a look and see what we need to do with this magic missile to upgrade it. Where's our fine guide friend here? Hello, sir. We need to build this guy like a library to hang out in. And also I need to make these guys so they can't walk around so easily here and get to places I don't want them to be. So it is the Sky Fracture. Needs light shards and soul of light. This is in the light desert. So we need to get to hard mode in order to get this, but it is a cool weapon and it is a new weapon. So we'll definitely wanna do this. It is similar to the magic missile, I do believe, but a little different. And we'll explore that very, very soon. Now, as far as raw damage goes, I would say Water Bolt is pretty good. Same with the Aqua Scepter, also pretty good for right now. As far as raw damage, I think this is slower. This has very fast speed, but I feel like this is just doing more damage the way it is. Now, then again, for the boss fights, this might work better because we can. Hell, it doesn't have piercing though, does it? I don't remember. We might end up using all three going forward here. No, this does not have piercing. So this wouldn't be super great for the boss fight where we have a lot of things flying at us. I think the Aqua Scepter or the Mythical Water Bolt would probably be the best things. All right, so I'm gonna drop some stuff off and I'll be right back after we're ready to go down to the Underworld here. All right, so we're back home here and I managed to upgrade our Aqua Scepter and our Water Bolt to Mythical because they're relatively cheap to re-roll here and reforge, so we were able to level those up pretty quickly. And then I decided I would leave the Celestial Book of Skulls and the Mythical Demon Sight. I'd leave those on my hotbar as not in the primer positions, because I think anywhere we go down here, we're going to want to use these two primarily. I just had a Blood Moon, that's why this took a little bit longer. We're on the next day now. I just don't see a situation where we'd want to use anything else besides these two items. All right, so we have a little bit of a path here started, and we have several shadow chests we can open down here. There's one, first of all, and this is gonna be Flame Lash, magical damage, fantastic. And now we got this going on, and this is even cooler. Probably not good against flame enemies like these guys, but against other enemies, gonna be very, very useful. And is it superlative? Just a regular flame lash. Does 46 strong knockback, uses 10 mana. Can't do it automatic. We have to keep clicking. But even against a fire enemy like that, it still works. So that's cool. Let's take the shadow chests with us because those are kind of neat looking, and we'll bring those up home with us. That way we won't forget to grab any of them too. And we'll see which ones we've gotten and which ones we haven't. Yeah, this is a pretty strong weapon. And it's gonna get better as we go too. So let's keep heading down this way. And I don't remember if there was another one over that way, but there is definitely one here that I've paved over. All right, here we have the Hellwing Bow. Not gonna be too useful to us. Less of regen potions, and that's about it. Yeah, it's so interesting like how fast being a mage opens up to you once you get past Skeletron. And this weapon will probably be useful in hard mode. More so, well, the other one's probably okay too. And they're gonna have to do. We got a lot of weapons here now, so it's gonna have to do for now. We're still gonna get killed, I'm sure, once we get to hard mode, because we're just so squishy. And I'm interested to see what's gonna happen with the boss here. It shouldn't, we have so many good weapons, it shouldn't be too tough to deal with him. But, you never know. Alright, that's it for the left way. We only found one shadow chest this direction, pretty much. Let's head back the other way here now. Let's head back home, and then we'll pick it up back in the middle here, and see if there's anything else we can get here from these shadow keys. Alright, here's another shadow chest for us. And we got the Dark Lance. Can't do anything with that. Teleportation potion, sure. And more enemies to kill. Alright, let's continue on here and see if we can find anything else to aid our adventure here. Looks like that is it for the map here. So we got a few weapons. We didn't get all of the possible weapons we could have gotten, but we got a lot of them. And we got a lot of good ones. So I think next episode will be, well, we should probably head to the jungle and maybe dig that out. Maybe spend an episode doing that. And then maybe from the end of the episode here, we'll fight the Wall of Flesh and see how that goes. I should have plenty of gold to reroll everything I want to reroll. We should have plenty of, we're gonna have plenty of mana and plenty of weapons to try out against the Wall of Flesh. I don't think it'll be too tough. And then we'll be on to hard mode, oh man. And that's gonna be a different story. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. I know we didn't get a lot done this time, but we got some new items added to our arsenal, which will be a lot of fun to play with and a lot of fun to battle with here in the coming episode. So thank you guys so much for watching this, and I'll see you guys next time for more. Have a good night.